Afternoon guys, hope you're all doing well. I'm back after having a couple of months off. I think my last video was in the end of June or middle of June, and then I haven't done anything since. I did try and do a Stitch with Me video, and yeah, I did it on a true crime, something that happened to me. It was a really personal one, and then I didn't realise until I got to the end it had stopped recording about 3/4 of the way through, and then that it just annoys me that I see so many people do it, and they've obviously got a better setup or something, you know, than what I'm able to achieve, and I haven't quite worked it out right, and it just makes me angry. You know, because you want to, you know, I want to do something, I want to achieve something, and I just don't know how to get there. And whatever setup I try doesn't seem to work, and it just, yeah, and there's got to be an easier way. But yeah, that kind of disheartened me a bit, and kind of that's why I've had a bit of a break from doing the videos. I mean, even to do my floss tubes, because in here I've got the decent webcam and like the extra lights, you know, I have to pull everything out of the cupboard. I have to try and make space for my projects I want to talk about, and it's not just simply, oh, I think I'll do a floss tube, you know. I have to plan it almost, you know, as in what time am I going to do it, when, and whatever. So I just need a little bit of a break, but I still enjoy doing them. I love doing them, and I wouldn't want to stop. I still enjoy watching them, and yeah, but even this is, I'm on my 3rd attempt, and my computer at the moment is trying to open another program, and I'm half expecting this to cut out at some point, and I'll have to start again for the 4th time. So yeah, so I've been on holiday twice. We went to Wales with my mum and her husband, me and Poppy, that was lovely. That was in Treco Bay, which is sort of South Wales, I think. Lovely, we had lovely weather. I think it may have rained on like the first night and the last night or something like that, but yeah, it was really nice. It was really lovely. Poppy had a great time. It took her a while to adjust to being away because of all her routines and everything were different. But after a while she sort of settled back down again. And then in July me and Dave went to the Isle of Wight, which was really nice. We got to try a bit of paragliding, but the weather wasn't quite right for it, so he got about 15 minutes I think in the air, but not very high, and I think I got about 5 minutes, 2 attempts and about 5 minutes each. So yeah, so that was fun. I'm glad we did that, and it was nice to get away, and it was nice to have a break to not be on mum duties for I think for about 5 days. Yeah, it was just really nice. So I'm not really, in between that and kind of it being a bit hot, so I've not really been in the mood for stitching. I've not really been doing an awful lot, so I've got a little bit of progress to show you, not massive amounts. Hopefully this month I've started stitching again to try and get me back into the routine of it. My WIPGO has just gone to pot. It's not a whole lot going on there either, really. I don't think I'm going to finish it at all. I don't think I will. Most of it possibly, potentially, but yeah, that's about it. So last month's WIPGO was numbers 12 and 2, and both of them were to stitch a planet on my Christmas planet baubles, and I think this was one of the reasons why I didn't stitch much, because this was making me angry. So this is a pattern I got off of Etsy by Sherry Nadifa, just there. So originally got it for my dad just to do randomly one year for Christmas. I got this fabric in pole stitch, I think it's pole stitch, just grab bag one time, and I just thought it was perfect. It doesn't really show it that well, but it's kind of like it looks blue there, but it is like a green. It's like dark greens and teals with a green fleck going through. I don't know how well you can see that. To me that looks like it's really blue. But so the string of the planets, these bits, I've obviously done in metallic, my own choice, and it was just so much hard work. I don't like the way that the stitches sit, although it doesn't look too bad there now. And yeah, I wasn't enjoying stitching it, and literally that's all I stitched was that long one there, and I was like, no more. And I had to stitch 2 planets last month. So what I'm actually going to do is unpick those bits, those metallic string bits, and redo them in like a silvery grey. I don't know when I'll do that. I'm perhaps on a night. I forgot actually, that's what I decided I was going to do until I pulled it out for this video. So I'll leave that at the top of the pile, and maybe that's something I can do one night when I don't perhaps really fancy a whole lot of stitching, but I can just unpick it and I ain't got to concentrate much. So that was July. June was the Reach 10% on Egyptian Queen and 750 stitches on my Orca. Well, I haven't finished. Oh, and I've got a needle there as well. I wonder why I kept the needle in it. Take that out and I'll stick it on a needle minder. Ta-da! So I finished my killer whales. So this is my longest WIP by far. It's probably about 20 odd years old. I had no idea when I'm going to get it framed, and actually once I did start stitching on it, it really didn't take that long at all. I done it within the 750, I think. And yeah, love it. Not sure when I'm going to get it framed, where it's going to go, or anything like that at all. Oh, you want your this back on? How does it fit? I don't know, baby. It's okay. I hate these things. It's like from the Kinder eggs. I don't know whether I refuse to buy them, but her dad buys. It's alright, mummy, work it out.
Playing!
Excuse you? No shouting, please. But her dad gets them for her. And, there we go. I can't stand him. It's just such a waste of plastic. So yeah, so that's done. The next one I'm working on now is my European Bistro, which is one of the WIPGOs for this month. So this is again probably my second oldest WIP, and yeah, wanted to get it done by the end of the year. Oh, damn it, I haven't got my needle minder on here. Wanted to get it done for the end of the year. I hope that I will. The orcas I did, that was one of my goals. I wanted to get it done by the end of the year. That was the main thing. This and the orcas were going to be my project pieces to get them done. So I did a little bit on this. I've got to get 1,000 stitches in. Yeah, 1,000 stitches in. And I think I've done about 100. I've done like a stitch, a row along here, and then started up here. Not a lot. But I don't know, I'm just stitching. I think I think it's the setup. I think I've got quite a deep sofa, so by the time I put Poppy to bed, by the time I get to the end of the day, put Poppy to bed, do my washing up, sit down, you know, I'll put something on to watch whilst, and then by the time I get this all out and I set it up, and because I haven't got the space to just leave bits out, my sofa's really deep, so I always have to sit with my legs tucked in underneath me, you know, like with your legs crossed underneath you, and I get uncomfortable, and then my legs go dead, and then I get distracted, and yeah, I can never seem to settle at the minute. And then I have to pack it all away before Poppy comes down in the morning. And that's just on my called for threads and everything, because it was the kit. So yeah, so again, I think it's just the setup is putting me off for stitching again. You know, it's just is a lot of effort to do anything, and at the moment it just feels like there's like I've got to do 10 things before I can actually do what I want to do. I just need to get a bit more organised and clear everything out, and I'm in one of those moods recently where I just want to chuck everything, you know. Yeah, just getting extremely frustrated with this house and everything at the minute. So I did stitch on a little bit last month, because I wasn't really feeling anything last month, so but I wanted to kind of stitch, so I went with my afternoon in Rome, went with completely with what I felt like I wanted to stitch. We have got one more square on this, I think. Yeah, so eventually my square number 15 is stitch the green border in Rome, which is the bit along the bottom. So I should get some decent progress still on this. So this is what I've done so far. And then what I stitched was I think most of this bit down here, and a bit of that cream, definitely all the cream, that bit along the top, and this, oh, and that bit, and I think most of this, I can't remember what was there before. Yeah, and I always enjoy stitching on this. I don't know what it is. I think, I don't know, it's just a nice easy, stitch really, isn't it? I don't know why, but I realised when I got it out, I've only done the, I don't know, the flowers or fruit or something on one of the leaves, trees even, and not, the tree looks a bit bald. Have I done all of it? Or is it? Yeah, it must be, I haven't done the red bits. So I need to go back and do that. Actually, I need to do, I haven't got a needle on there. Oh, it's on the back. I still got to complete my 1,000 stitches in red. That will knock off about 10. That will make a big difference. So my fabric is on a 28 count cashel linen in light blue that I got from Lakeside Needlecraft, and then it's just the called for threads, which are a mix of the Classic Colourworks and DMC's. Yeah, I don't know why, I just thought I've always loved working on this, and I may even get it perhaps back out later on this month. And then the only other thing really that I've worked on is the sister bookmark. I've done a little bit on holiday when I was away with my mum. This is actually, yeah, part of WIPGO this month, which is to finish it. So on the holiday, I think I've finished the skirt and the top, and then I filled in quite a bit of the backgrounds. So I think she's only got like a pair of socks or something. I think it may only really like come down to about here. So it's not a whole lot to do. Maybe during like my lunch breaks or something I can get bits of it done, or whatnot. So yeah, maybe I might be able to get that one finished. I've still got my Nan one I need to do. I'd like to finish, and ideally I wanted to do one for my dad, but my sister, I had thought about getting her books for Christmas. I don't know if anyone has ever seen the film Me Before You. It's on Netflix at the minute. Only watch it if you're prepared to cry, unless you've got like a heart of stone or something. It's amazing. But I texted my sister about it. I said, oh, have you seen this film on Netflix? And she said, oh yeah, it's really good. It's from a set of books. So I was going to get the books, so the bookmark would be ideal, really. And that's it. That's all my projects. The only sort of other bit of news I've got is I've signed up, just because I clearly don't have enough to do with being a single mum working full time, is a 100-kilometre challenge in September. So it's all done in one as well, so hopefully within 24 hours we'll be able to do it, and it will be starting off at Putney Bridge in London, and you finish and you go all through the night, and we end up at Henley-on-Thames, and it'll be 100 kilometres, which works out about 63 miles. So I'm raising money for Cancer Research UK. I was going to do prostate cancer because my dad had prostate cancer, and as a result of him finding out, my uncles had to get checked, his brothers, and actually one of my other uncles had it as well. And Dave's dad has also had prostate cancer. But we're going to go with just Cancer Research UK as a whole. You know, we've got a few members of family that have battled it. Some have survived, some have died, and my stepsister in America has been told she's got it in her spine, I think it is, and it will end up being terminal. So I think they're trying different treatments to try and slow it down, and as far as I'm aware they've not been able to give her a prognosis, but it could be you know, we're not looking at months. I think they're looking at potentially years, you know, five or maybe years, but yeah, so we thought we'd just go for the cancer research as a whole. And I think a lot of the charities have been not really missed or forgotten, but you know, if they've suffered during COVID, and the same as the patients that need their treatments for those sort of diseases as well, you know, they've all been postponed, and I'm sure extra lives have been lost from not being able to get it quick enough. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. I've done some training walks. We've done a 28-kilometre walk because I'm doing it with my best friend. We've done a 28-kilometre walk the other weekend. Killed us. We were nowhere near prepared for it in terms of things that we ate, just fueling the body, and that really took a toll on us. So during the actual challenge, the organisers, you have organised stops every 12.5k, and they supply food and snacks, and then you get, I think, at 25, 50 and 75, and at the end you get like hot meals and stuff. So when we're doing the challenge, we're going to have plenty of like fluids and food and snacks and sort of like energy stuff to keep us going, which will help tremendously. But yeah, we're going to be probably dead by the end of it. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be hard. I think the night time is probably going to be the hardest, because you're going to be knackered, you're going to be tired, and then the night time really is going to be like the last stretch of it, because we should finish about 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. So the night really is like the home stretch, but I'm saving my podcasts till the end, till like and I really love Rob Beckett and Josh Widdicombe podcast they do. They literally have me like laughing out loud. So I think when I get to that moment where I just think I can't take no more, I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, and I hope that's enough to kind of wake me up and keep me going. You know, and the fact that I'm not doing it on my own, I am with Anne, my friend, and I think they put you in small groups during the night as well, so no one's sort of like walking on their own. So if we've got new people to walk along with as well, that will really help, you know, new people, new conversations and that sort of thing. So yeah, so I'm doing that. That's on the 11th and 12th of September. So you may get a video in before then. What are we, the 8th or 9th of August? Yeah, you should get a video in before then. I might do like no, I probably won't. I would say I might do like a vlog video. I can't work that out. I can't even do a Stitch With Me video. I'm not going to be able to piece together a vlog video, am I? Maybe I'll try and put some pictures in on one of the next videos. But I'll certainly share it along if anyone's in my Facebook group and Instagram and stuff like that. Although not too much because I need to conserve battery. I need to try and get those power packs that you can use, so when the phone gets too low, because the idea is we'd like to go live during the days, just for little bits of time, just to help try and boost maybe some sponsorship or something like that. So we're hoping to raise £600 each. I'm at 230 I think at the moment. We've got till beginning of September or so. So I've just done a raffle, or put up on Facebook, on my Facebook today, a raffle of a Scentsy hamper. If anyone uses Scentsy, like wax melts and stuff like that, and they smell lovely. So hopefully I can get some sales from that. If I can get sort of around £50 from that, that would be amazing. I've got some bags, some tote bags, like plain cotton tote bags that I've bought. I might be able to. So, and then I've just like stenciled some designs on. Although I did mess up with this one because I've been putting greaseproof paper in between them so it doesn't go through. But it has gone through on this, so I'm a little bit disappointed. So I don't know. Dave said, bless him, he will buy this one from me. But I'm hoping I can sell these for sort of like a £5. And because that's the cancer research logo with the little feet on it that I just got off of eBay. So we'll give it a go. I need to make some more of them, but I've run out of the paint and can't get any really till I next get paid, which will be around the 20th. So yeah, we'll give them a go a bit nearer the time, see if I can sell them, and then yeah, just keep pushing it really, see what happens. I'll put a link in for anyone that would like to donate. I know most people have been affected by this disease, whether it's been someone you know or potentially yourself. So yeah, if I can, I will add a link in for anyone that may wish to donate, but no pressure. And yeah, and I will leave it there. I don't think I've got anything else to say really. Don't think so. Celebrity MasterChef is starting again tonight. Very much looking forward to that. I do love a bit of Celebrity MasterChef. And that's it really. So I will leave it there. Thank you for everyone that's watched and you've got to the end. Anyone new, hello and thank you for watching. And if you have liked what you've seen, please subscribe. I don't know how well that came out. Poppy's just tipped out a load of her toys onto the floor. And I hope you all have a good month. I really hope the rain has stopped now. It is waterlogging my tomatoes and they are slowly dying. I think that's what my dad seems to think anyway, that the ground is so waterlogged because my soil is just not good at all. It's like clay. And we did put topsoil and stuff on it, but the drainage I don't think is very good, and it's just been non-stop rain. My garden is like a bog at the minute. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I will see you all soon. Bye bye.